Well, hopefully that'll defog in a minute. Greetings from Dystopia, episode 210. Rain and alcohol. Not that kind of alcohol. I always laugh at that one on Facebook. Everybody's like, yeah, you need to go do that and bring a 6-pack or bring, a 5th, whatever. You can tell the people that know me versus the people that are just friends on Facebook, because I don't drink. So that's always funny. And for the record, I'll have a little dram of scotch very, very rarely. I will taste a sip of a new beer, and that's it. Not 100% teetotaler, but yeah, I don't drink. It's just too much crap from the past involving alcohol, so I don't drink. Mic's wrong. There we go. Trying to get it to a position where it doesn't rub on the zipper. That episode drove me nuts. It is Friday morning. It is raining, and it is 46 degrees. Actually, there's not a thing wrong with any of those. Wow, that field in the grass, or the grass field there. It's actually looking kind of cool. I love the color changes of these grasses in the fall. They get kind of this golden red brown, which I don't know if the camera's going to pick up. But yeah, it's always pretty cool to see that. Well, there is one vehicle here. This is where I do a lot of my weekday... I'm competing with the wiper here for noise. My weekday winter walks. Alright, so pulling up the photos so I have the numbers in my hand, so to speak. Yesterday I mentioned making that Starlight stove. I made the first one as a test. I'll insert some video of it here off on a side while I'm talking about the stove. So yeah, basically, this is it. Oh, wrong way. It's a very simple alcohol stove. I put the date and the weight. So yesterday, 11 grams. I'm tickled with this one. I'm going to have to go back, and I already see a couple things I want to change. So the weight's going to go up just a touch, maybe a gram or two. So I think what I might do is in this bead, this rim around what would be the bottom of the soda can normally, I'm going to put a bead of silicone thermal caulk in there, and as I assemble it, embed the screen into the caulk to prevent. So there's the corner right there. You can kind of see how the screen popped down a little bit as it heated up, and I need to fix that up a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, the weight was 11 grams or 0.38 ounces. Stupid light. It will hold more than an ounce of fuel, but 1 ounce yesterday gave me 14 minutes and something. I didn't do it on a timer, but what I thought was really cool was the burnout, as the run out as the stove ran out of alcohol. I'll put down the 2 photos that I took of it running out, because it just made this cool little pattern, and then you see the blue of the alcohol flame, but the orange from the heated screen, and it just looked pretty cool. I'd forgotten about that. Were there any other questions, comments, feedback. Let's see. Oh yeah, new viewer. Hey Jennifer. That's 2 Jennifers now that view. Damn. She's a friend of a friend. Girl I grew up with. They're best friends. My daughter again. Oh, I don't know if she watched. This is yesterday's comment. But yeah. So no real comments other than, hi Jennifer, hello new viewer. Well, just as I broke it down and got you into the handheld rig, it started raining again. Well, the rain finally let up enough where I can get out and do a little bit of a walk. Hopefully the colors will come through nicely. They contrast really well against the gray sky. This greenish gold right here. I'll show you a picture of my loveliness. And I got a raindrop on the lens. Oh, there's going to be more as I walk into the trees here. Hang on, let me fix that raindrop. If I take my hood off, you watch, it's going to start all falling out of the trees in a second. I sat there and him-hawed around in the car, and I'm like, I don't want to go for a walk. It's wet. But I got to get out here and enjoy it. Because it won't be long. I'll spend the first few weeks pissing and moaning because it's snowing and it's cold. And then I'll grab the appropriate gear and put it on and take my happy ass out there and walk in the snow. And put on my snowshoes and do some snowshoeing. I put up a picture of a ice fishing sled this morning, and I'm waiting to see if somebody figures out what it's for. Because I'm not going to use it for ice fishing, so I'm waiting to see if one of my friends guesses it right before this video comes out. Thunder. I'm going to build a polk sled for snowshoeing this winter, carrying gear around behind me. Had one year, well, it wasn't mine. I borrowed one years ago when I first moved back up here and went up to the UP. Well, no, I wasn't quite in the UP, just south, but anyway, and spent a weekend up there hot tent camping and had an absolute blast. So that's on my list for this winter. Don't know where I'm going to go yet, but I need a polk sled. You know, I know exactly the size I need. And that little ice fishing sled, and it has a slightly larger version of it too, which may be what I go with because it's 10 inches deep. But anyways, so in each corner of each front corner of that little sled, you put a couple eye bolts. You run some rope through PVC pipe, and you hook them in with carabiners on each end. Quick release, they attach to your pack. And off you go. You pull the sled behind you. It's not difficult. This gold right here and this green gold right down here when I come around the corner was just wow. So I'm going to come up right here a little bit more and I'll show you. This is uncorrected. This is color corrected. Uncorrected. I don't know if you guys can hear all the robins or not. Oh yeah, frog togs for the win. Alright guys, that's it for this wet, cool, and rainy day in Chicago area. In Chicagoland. But yeah, tomorrow we'll go out for a little bit more, hopefully more exciting of a hike. If this rain hasn't knocked down all of the colors, we should be able to get some more tomorrow. And yeah, That's it for today. Be good, be well, wear a mask if you have to, stay smart, be strong, stay mighty fine, mighty good people. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.